Welcome Pisces to your February 2025 reading, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, just a few announcements, Pisces. So I've done some more of the free readings that some of you requested all so long ago, so check out your notifications. For everyone else who hasn't got theirs, I'm working through them. Now I'm noticing that people aren't coming back and even listening to them, so I feel like I'm wasting my time here, but I'm working through them. If you would like a reading from me, I will do a reading for a donation. So just click the donate button and leave me a donation. Put a comment with your question or what you'd like me to focus on in the comment section, and I will film your video at your reading, and I will leave a link to that in response to your comment below. Now, happy birthday for those Pisces born at the end of February. Happy Valentine's Day if you follow that. And also, if you'd like to help my channel, I have a link below to a little store that I've started. I'm just starting out, so it's still a little bit rough. I'm working on it, but it's nothing to do with tarots. It's my other love, selling antique jewellery and also antiques themselves, and bespoke jewellery pieces, which are all made by my mum. They are beautiful crystals, so check those out if you'd like to buy a gift for someone special for Valentine's Day. I think some of those will be perfect. Now let's get into your reading. Now this deck is called the Angel Tarot. This is my oldest tarot deck, my very first tarot deck that I ever got. It's very plainly, it's very plain, but I actually find I get more messages coming through when the cards are plain like that than they are, for some strange reason, when they are all pictured. But anyway, let's get into your reading. Now, right off the bat, I feel like you've got some people around you here in February that could potentially be quite significant. You've got a Taurus, the Hierophant. You've got the King of Swords. So this is a Gemini or any air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got a Scorpio here, or potentially any water sign. So this could be representing some of you Pisces, but this is a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. And you've got the Page of Wands here. So you've got a Sagittarian here, or any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. So definitely could be surrounded with a lot of people here. Now this could potentially just be because some of you may be having a birthday. These could be work colleagues, family members, lots of different things. Now, the Hierophant, we start out with that card. Now, this is quite a spiritual card. The Hierophant is often called the Pope in many decks, and this is a card of tradition. Now, this can actually be a card of a wedding. Some of you could potentially be getting married. But this is a card of rituals and ceremonies, and this is also a card of it's a card of societal structures like religion, like universities, like corporate business. So I feel like for some of you, if you have been working towards a university degree, this is absolutely, you are coming to the end of this here, because the World card is a successful completion. Some of you could even be, like I said, getting married or achieving a level of manager kind of, a manager level, or a promotion here in a career. You might actually even be changing careers, moving into a corporate field. Now, for some of you as well, you could be saying goodbye to a lot of these structures as well. This is a card, the Hierophant is a card of duality. You can see the two posts behind, and this does often represent two sides. You can either be doing things the traditional way, or you might be bucking the trend and doing things your own way, you know, and thinking outside of the box. And this, I feel like, could be for a lot of you, because you've got the Seven of Swords right beneath it. And this is a card of thinking outside of the box, of thinking strategically, of doing things your own way. If you've been working on something and it just hasn't been working out how you had planned, I feel like for a lot of you, you could be, like I said, just doing things differently. And this is going to just be wonderful here. As I said, that World card, this is that completion. You have put in the hard work, the hard effort, and whatever it is for you, it'll be different for a lot of you. You will know what this relates to, but it is now time, I feel, for you to really take a sigh of relief in a way. You've actually achieved what you have wanted to for quite some time, or something that you've been working on. You've achieved that. You've achieved that goal, and there's no sadness in this ending with the World card. Now, some of you could actually be traveling, but look, I feel like definitely some of you could be getting married. You've got both marriage cards here. You've got the Hierophant and you've got the Four of Wands. Both of these are marriage cards. But some of you as well, I feel like you could be setting up a home, setting up a stable environment. The Four of Wands is building some sort of security, and this can be, some of you can be actually moving. You can have been building a home. I mean, as I said, the World is that completion, so you could potentially have been building a home and now you're ready to move in. Or you might want to be building a home. You might be wanting to plan for the future and move to a place where there is beautiful stability and structure here as well. It's quite lovely. I love that. But very interesting that you got both marriage cards. Now, if some of you are already married, this can just be talking about, like I said, you know, you could be building something further with your partner, with your husband, your wife, building that beautiful, stable home. Now you're moving on to that next level of your relationship. It's very interesting. Now, I'm just getting a message here for some of you. Now, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. The Seven of Swords can talk about liar, stealer, thief, and it's beneath the Taurus card. So I don't know if you've got someone here that could have ulterior motives in their life, in their mind for you. So just be aware of that as well. But I'm not feeling that's for everyone. That's just for some of you out there. So just be careful if you are letting new people into your life. Now, that King of Swords, this is a great king. This is someone so intellectual. They are someone that is great to go to if you need advice or assistance. They are someone that is able to look at a situation, look at the facts, and make decisions based on the facts rather than allowing their emotions to get involved. So this can be someone like a lawyer, a doctor, a psychologist, a professional like that, a policeman, and someone from the army. They're quite good at just making clear-cut decisions. But as I said, decisions basically from their mind, from their intellect, rather than letting their emotions become involved. And, you know, whenever these kind of cards show up in a reading, if they don't represent a person in our life, they can actually talk about the qualities that we are going to be taking on board as well. So if you are required to make a decision based on anything in your life, you can be just looking at things without emotion, you know, not emotionless, but just making some clear-cut decisions just based on the facts here. And, you know, you do have the Queen of Cups here. This is completely someone opposite to that King of Swords. This is someone nurturing, loving, kind. This is very much your energy, Pisces. Water sign, very loving, very caring. You know, the queens are the nurturers of the deck. So for some of you, you know, again, this is very mothering kind of energy here. So you might be, again, taking on a lot of these qualities. Now, for some of you, again, this is just for some. I'm feeling like if some of you have been nurturing, mothering others, you might be feeling a little bit trapped in this situation. It's just that you've got the Eight of Swords right beneath that Queen of Cups. So some of you could be feeling a little bit stuck, but this is actually, I was going to say it's just in our mind, but our thoughts can sometimes make us feel like we're stuck when in reality we're actually not. And, you know, in a traditional deck, you would see that figure standing within a ring of swords with a blindfold on, their hands tied behind their back. But often you will also, in those decks, you will see a big gap between those swords. The blindfold, you can see straight through it. You can usually see the eyes of the figure through the blindfold, so they can actually see, and the ropes that are tying their hands aren't tied very tightly, so they can wriggle out of this situation simply by thinking outside of the box. And I see you doing that from the, you know, with that Seven of Swords there. I see you absolutely getting out of a situation that you potentially have been feeling stuck or trapped in, or that has been making you feel that way. Now, you've got some really good news here. That Page of Wands. This is a beautiful energy. This is a card of adventure and excitement. Now, the fact that you've got the World there, some of you could potentially be traveling. So there could be some new adventures on the horizon here for some of you. But that pages are all about messages or messengers. So I feel like this is a really, if this represents a person in your life, you know, like I said, they could be coming in with some really great news here, but this is someone really faithful and loyal, and that they're a trusted, you can really trust this person. And you know, if it's not a friend, it can be a stranger that comes in with really good intentions as well. They're a very consistent person, and you know, they're a bearer of important news. So this could be someone that's really coming in, giving you some very important information. But let's get some clarifying cards out from my Mystical Tarot here, that my favorite deck of all. I absolutely love this, and I love, that's just me dropping half the deck there. I'm not going to take those. I can tell the difference now when they're meant for you or when they're not. Okay, these ones we will take. Okay, let's have a look. Now, you've got the Two of Cups. This is a beautiful card of love. It's a beautiful card. Look, the fact that you've got two marriage cards and you've got the Two of Cups, wow, this is a beautiful partnership here. Now, like I said, for those of you that are already married, well, I don't know if I said this, but for those of you that are already married, this can even talk about a really nice partnership in a new business or a new job. You know, this is even a new platonic friendship that's coming in. Two people that are just destined to cross paths and come together. But often this is that beautiful card of that perfect, wonderful love, you know, that comes in here as well. So that's really, really nice. And I feel like, you know, you've got the Six of Cups here. This is again another beautiful emotional card. This is a card of nostalgia and thinking about the past. And you know, a lot of people say that this can be a person that comes back from the past that you were once friends with, that does turn into something a little bit more than friendship here as well. So that's really interesting. Some people say that that's not what this card means, but this is you really thinking back at a beautiful, happy, emotional time in your life and getting a lot of strength from that as well. So that's really, really lovely. Now in that lot that came out, you know, you have the Nine of Wands. So if you have been struggling in any way, particularly if you've, with this situation where you have been feeling stuck or trapped or like you can't get out of a certain situation, this card asks you to hang in there. This is that card that talks about one more push and you are there. This is don't give up. You know, if you can drill down into the one sort of meaning of this card, the meaning is do not give up on whatever it is that you've been struggling with, that has potentially been a little bit burdensome there. Do not give up. You know, this is a beautiful energy here. Now in that lot as well, you got the Empress. What a wonderful card. This is the card of motherhood. This is that card of productivity, of fertility, of nurturing as well. Very similar to the messages of that Queen of Cups. You know, the Empress is just such a great card if you want to have a baby. It can talk about having a baby. It can talk about you know, and if some of you don't want kids, if you're past the age of having children, this can talk about you wanting to you know, grow a new idea, grow a new business. If you do, this is a great time to do it, Pisces, because the Empress card just talks about just very, like I said, very fertile things where things can grow, whatever they are. And you know, also in that lot, wow, you got that the Temperance card. This is you melding and blending and mixing things together, and you know, this is alchemy. This is you creating your reality in a way, creating a situation for yourself where things can grow and turn out exactly like you want. And I feel like you are going to be so successful, Pisces, because you have the Sun that came out in that lot as well. Wow. The Sun, you know, this is pure joy. This is so much joy and happiness and success and excitement and things turning out. There's clarity when you get the Sun here. You can see the future almost. You can see where it is you want to go and how you want to get there, and what you want to do to achieve this. And this is just like, I feel like you've already sown the seeds of joy. You know, if you haven't reached this place of absolute joy and happiness yet, it's on its way, Pisces. All is well when the Sun card comes out, so you don't have to have any fears or any worries. I feel like success is on its way in whatever you are trying to build, whether it is a new relationship, a new marriage, a new home, a new career. There is wonderful success and happiness here for you. Now I'm going to get one final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. I didn't get one out last month because I was really pressed for time, so I was kind of trying to speed through the readings. But let's get your card. Wow, take action. Put your plans into action. Take a step forward and make it happen. I really feel like with that Sun and with that Empress card, this is really a great time for you. And not only that, with the Temperance card as well. This is a card for Sagittarius. I'm not sure if I mentioned. And you've got the Page of Wands, which is also a Sagittarius. So there could be a significant Sag that you could be getting together with to build something or make something new here for yourself. It's quite interesting, but I feel like there is success here with whatever you plan, Pisces. So good luck with everything. Now, don't forget, if you would like a reading, just leave me a donation, put a comment in the comment section. I will film it, and check out my new store as well. If you'd like to help me in any way, help my channel, you can check that out as well. It's not really anything tarot related, but like I said, it is my other loves, and you can check those out and see all the products there. It's a work in progress, so a bit rough at the moment, but you'll get the idea. Have a great month. Happy birthday again. Happy Valentine's Day again. And I hope to see you next month. Bye.